Kenya University Students Organization, under the leadership of President Honorable Jesse Saruni, held its first National University Student Leaders meeting on Wednesday at the Fungamano House, Mamlaka Road, Nairobi. Matters addressed in the meeting include the proposed restructuring of the Higher Education Loans Board, insecurity in universities, youth inclusion in the government, national outlook of student leadership in Kenya, among others. Here are the details.
Vijana msilale, lale lale, vijana msilale, bado mapambano, 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 bado mapambano.
Kenya University Students Organization, under the leadership of President Jesse Saruni, held its first National University Student Leaders meeting on Wednesday at Fungamano House, Mamlaka Road, Nairobi. Jesse Saruni demanded to have HELB loans increased to 200,000 to have a criteria in which the beneficiaries should be allowed to pay once they get a salary gap of 39,100 Kenya shillings and removal of the HELB clearance certificate.
On the issue of HELB, we want the amount to be increased from an average of 47,000, not 60. We want it to be increased to 200,000. Number two, we want a criteria that will enable people to start paying once they get a salary gap of 39,100 shillings. We want the HELB clearance certificate to be removed.
Kenya University Students Organization is an umbrella body of all students in Kenyan universities and colleges. Their main mandate is to serve students by addressing issues affecting students, as well as through public participation on matters affecting students and the nation at large. The chief guest of the conference, Madam Juliet, noted that mental health is crucial and further pointed out that they are going to have training for mental health and financial literacy.
On the trainings, so we're going to have trainings like the mental health. We're going to bring experts. We're going to have training of financial literacy. I'm very big on that.
Wesley Jeff, the national youth representative, brought to the table that Kenya University Students Organization structure will be restructured to be more inclusive of people with disabilities.
What we are trying to do right now is to properly structure Kuso. There will be a committee to the legal affairs, committee of elections, sports and culture, special programs, persons with disability.
President of Kenya University Students Organization, Jesse Saruni, clarified that there will be training for student leaders on mental health and financial literacy that will cost 300 Kenya shillings per semester, that will cut off serious students to receive scholarships that will be catered for by the chief guest donation of 1 million Kenyan shillings.
And like I said, I was telling Saruni, I have this money that I would like to, to award people, but I don't know what's the best way to do. And I think, we came up with a good idea that people take training because that's where we want to enforce.
Let me just clarify on the issue of the 300. So this amount will be for the trainings. You get the necessary training, and then after that, you apply for the scholarship. So those people who have been trained are the ones who will be eligible to apply for the scholarship.
On matters of inclusivity, Judith, treasurer of Kuso, urged the president release the budget for people living with disabilities as they are facing a lot of challenges and even getting it hard to get employment.
And what I would urge to, our president is that kindly release the budget for the PWDs and the education fund, and also the PWDs are finding it hard to get employment.
On the other hand, Kimani Wachira, president of all TVET institutions in Kenya, added that the Minister of Education should stop making a roadside declaration on issues affecting this nation.
We are here telling the Minister of Education to stop making roadside declarations about issues affecting the future of this nation. We are going to work with the leadership that is empowering the real comrades on the ground. Comrades Viva!
President William Ruto recently said that he has been making plans for the past 4 months to revolutionize the education sector. Ruto stated that Higher Education Loans Board and TVET funding will be abolished to establish National Skills and Funding Council. The National Education Fund will be getting its funding through grants, bursaries, and scholarships from private and public sponsors.